Hey guys, so today I created this look with the new Morphe 39S Such a Gem palette. So if you want to see how I got this look and my thoughts on this palette, go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, we have a new Morphe palette. This is called the 39S Such a Gem palette. It is definitely super pretty and I'm excited to dig into this. I saw a lot of people wondering why this whole middle row is giant-sized shimmers. And it's actually a new formula that they're calling Silk Slip Toppers. And when you touch them and swatch them, it literally feels like silk. Like, it's so freaking smooth. So let's dig into this palette. I'm going to start with the shade Purple Majesty on a Sigma E35. And the shade is going to go in my crease. I am going to pick up a little bit more product and just add that in my crease. Now I'm going to pick up the shade Pink Prize on the same brush, and I'm going to use this to help blend out the edges, so I'm going a little bit higher above that first shade. I'm super drawn to this color, so I'm going to pick up Wine Not on a Sigma E25, and I'm going to use this to deepen up my crease. I don't really have a plan for this makeup look, I'm just using these shades that I'm really drawn to at first, and we'll see what I come up with. This shade is a lot more pink than I thought it would be. I thought it would kind of come up more burgundy, but it's still really pretty and it's very pigmented. Now I'm going to pick up more of that Purple Majesty shade on my E25, and I'm just going to go over everything in my crease to kind of blend the colors together. If you ever need help blending, always go back to one of the previous shades you were using and that'll help a lot. I think I want to do a halo eye, so I'm going to take the shade Make It Rain on a Sigma E34. This color looks so pretty, and I'm going to go on my outer and my inner corner. So I'm just going to really pack on this eyeshadow. This is such a stunning purple. Oh my god. I'm going to take my E25 with nothing else on it, and again I'm going to blend in the crease. I just want to blend out these edges of that dark purple that I just laid down. Now I am going to touch up that Purple Rain shade right on my lid. And since I'm going to do a halo eye, I'm keeping the center of my lid blank. So I am adding a little bit of that Purple Rain shade kind of in the center top of this halo eye. Does that make sense? Right here. So if you want to make this halo part look nice and intense, you could do a cut crease right in the center here with some concealer and like fill that all out, but I'm not going to do that today. I think I'm going to keep it more of like a blown out kind of softer halo eye. So I'm going to take a Sigma E56 and I will get my brush a little bit wet with some spray. And then I'm going to pick up the shade Perry Twinkle and I'm just going to put this on the center of my lid. Oh my god, I love this color. Okay, this shade is stunning, so I'm just kind of patting that all around the center of my lid. Now I'm going to pick up one of the new Silk Slip Topper shades in the shade Take the Crown, and I'm using the same E56, and I'm going to put that on the very, very center. Let's see what this does. I think that's fun. It makes the center just look a little bit brighter. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the shade Grape Mines on my E34, and I'm just going to put that along my entire lower lash line. And you want to make sure to connect it with the shadow out here. Now I'm going to take a skin-colored eyeshadow on my E25. This is Vanilla Cream from the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette, and I'm going to use that to blend out this harsh line right down here. See how much of a difference that shade made? I am going to pick up just a little bit more of that Purple Rain color on my E34 and touch up these very, very outer corners on my lid. Now I'm going to take the shade Catch the Light on a Sigma E30, and that's going to go on my inner corner. Now I'm going to run a black pencil in my waterline. This is the Sigma Longwear pencil in Wicked. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that darkest purple, Make It Rain, on a Sigma E15, and I'm going to use that to smudge out this black like right along my lower lashes. I'm just so obsessed with this purple shade. I think it's so stunning. Okay, now I'm going to go pop on some mascara and lashes. Alright, so for lashes, I used House of Lashes Midnight Luxe, and here's the final look. I think this look is freaking gorgeous, and I actually really like how this new palette performed. I think Morphe's last palette was the Bronze Goals one, and that was just a huge miss for me. Just like the formula was crap on that. All the shades I used today on my eyes like worked amazing. The mattes were pigmented, they blended out really nicely, and I know that it's hard to formulate purple eyeshadow, so I'm very surprised on how well these applied and blended. And these shimmers are just beautiful. I think the new Silk Toppers formula is really cool and kind of different. But overall, I am pretty happy with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.